What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Square Off TV. I'm Billy Niz. This is the man who killed James Whitey Bulger, obviously from Southie, my hometown. He was a wise guy from Springfield who actually killed a boss, from what I hear. If I'm not mistaken, I think Springfield is got a lot of Genovese crime family out there. Um, John A. Light had a couple guy. He had one guy from that crew, and the other gentleman is from the North End. It's the Italian it's the Little Italy of Boston. It's more in the downtown area, but very close to South Boston. I'm gonna be interviewing a gentleman who has a who's been there in the presence of Jimmy James Whitey Bulger and who worked for him. And his story is gonna blow your mind and probably go viral. It should go viral. So strap on your seatbelts. It's about to get fucking heavy. This man is named Freddie Gears. Freddie Gears, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. He looks young. Um, says right here, Freddie hated guys who abused women. Whitey was a rat who killed women. It's probably that simple. You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and act like Whitey didn't deserve it, because he did. He's hurt a lot of people and created a lot of pain on his path to take over the city. He was actually, I think this is the good time to actually tell you, there, there were gentlemen who ran South Boston right around the corner from my house. About, I can throw a rock and hit the Mullins Club. They were called the Mullins Gang, ladies and gentlemen. And the Mullins Gang, my grandfather was in. A lot of family members were in. And Whitey had his. The Mullins Club was on in between. It was on O Street, in between Second and Third Street, and that's where I grew up my whole life. The Mullins Club had Pat Nee, a few of my family members, the Colleens, um, the McGonicals. We had, look at me saying we, they had, a lot of, pull, because the docks are right there. That's where the longshoremen go to work. Right around, it's right down, it's right around the corner from the Mullins Club. So they, it's fair to say I've woken up in the morning having boxes and boxes of shit in my grandfather's house and my uncle's in my room, because the trucks come out of there. So Whitey had his thing going on down the lower end. In the lower end of South Boston is where I showed you guys before, where where the projects were, where my parents, where I grew up most of my life, in between Old Colony and Old Harbor. Whitey Bulger and his brother Billy grew up in the Old Harbor projects along with John Conley. And John Conley went looking for Whitey because he was just a run-of-the-mill Fed, nothing going on. And he figured since he known Whitey helped him out when he was a kid getting beat up. He figured that if they formed some kind of alliance, he'd be able to move up in the world. Whitey found him, basically told him to go fuck himself at first. But Whitey, being the genius that he was, I don't give a shit what mobster hears this, what old school gangster hear this. If they had that type of pull with a federal agent that would do anything you say, you would take advantage of that situation too. So don't fucking sit there and judge him for getting that opportunity. Because all of you guys have done it for fucking less. He did it to make millions of dollars and to run the city of Boston. The state, actually. The state. But, anyways, there was a war that broke out. And Whitey was losing big time. So who'd he call in? Howie Winters from Somerville to try to get some kind of truce going. Because he was getting fucking men were dying left and right. It was like the Wild West. Whitey was getting his ass kicked. And fucking Howie Winters should have stayed his fucking ass in Somerville and went to Hill. But anyways, he came to Southie. And a lot of the men disagreed because they were like, we're fucking winning. Why would we have a truce with this guy? We're kicking his ass. We're winning. But, you know, certain guys were tired of losing men left and right, so they decided to go along with this truce. And, of course, Whitey, in his Whitey style, wanted Southie for himself. And he conspired with Pat Nee to take out the head of the Mullins gang. Pat Nee's best friend. Not my best friend's father, but one of his crime partners. And that was a devastating blow to the Mullins gang. So, certain people took over. And that's what came of the legend of Whitey, James Whitey Bulger. In PYI, Whitey Bulger was a definite no move. Yep, was a definite no move from, I forget what state he was in, but they moved him to Virginia in a general population unit. He was there for a little less than 3 minutes, and Freddie Gears did what he was supposed to do. Take out James Whitey Bulger for ratting on the Italians. Story time is over, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy it. This is a Square Off TV. I'll be getting an interview very soon. My circumstances are fucked up right now. If any of you people feel free to donate to my channel, it goes to the channel. Like I said, I'm in a little bit of a predicament right now. My living situation isn't very straight. So anything I can get, I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll be having more stories coming, more and more. Maybe I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna tell a couple more stories tonight. The Cash App is $, capital S, Square Off TV. From the Q on down, all lowercase letters. Capital S, Square Off TV, the rest lowercase letters. This is Billy Niz with the Square Off TV, and I'm off this. I hope you enjoy the story. Thank you.